Okay, pretty much put the car together. I put the subframe back up, and almost everything. The only reason I'm not done is I want to make sure this rack programs and it works. The tie rods are still off of it. It's in place, it's mounted and torqued down. So we're going to program it. Make sure you have your battery on a tender. This one is nice because it senses the current draw and adjusts, as it should be. I think it's an Everstart. I got that at Walmart. It's actually a really good charger. Anyway, put that on there. Download your forscan, which I hope you did. You're going to need a CAN Elm adapter. This one is an old one I've had around. It actually has a manual switch, but the nice thing about forscan is it tells you to switch the positions. So right now we have it connected. I download it, and you can read the instructions on how to install this and get the license, but I'm just going to go over it. This comes up, don't use a computer. Now ignition on, so let's go turn it on. And shut off your radio and the climate control if it comes off, because it really drains the battery fast. You're not going to start the engine. All right, so it says here, HMS CAN switch on Elm 327 is in H and CAN. Make sure it's in the CAN position, HS. So I move it over to the right. I'm going to hit OK. It's checking comms. I am sorry, this is not focusing. So I saved my profile, which you can do with the software, even without the extended license, which is good because you save all your built as data. So it found my saved car, and you'll also notice down here, green light, green light. That makes sure you're connected. A lot of times the interface will be green, but the vehicle will show red, and it's not reading vehicle info. So now there is a thing that says this adapter is not recommended for this car. Some forscan functions may not be available or not work properly. So far it's worked. You can order one on Amazon that does the auto switching, which I suggest. They're not that expensive, I guess $50, but think about it. Free software, free license, $50. No trip to the dealer. Okay, so I'm going to load my data just for shit's sake. So now it's looking for everything. Now it wants me to switch the switch. CAN. Bus. So it's going to go down. Now, right here, there were some faults in the power steering control module, but I programmed it so they should be cleared. So anyway, to program it, you're going to click this. You're going to scroll down so you see ESCMC. All right, highlight that and then come down here to the play button. So it's going to give you a warning, changing configuration, potentially unsafe. So again, this is a disclaimer. This is all at your own risk, but I'm pretty much showing you where you should be when you want to do power steering. Click OK. Now, there's buttons down here. Load factory AB, restore all, load all, save all, write all. So what I did was, you're going to click factory AB. It's going to go out as built data. If I already downloaded it, if you click it, it's going to say I'm going out to the Wi-Fi to go get it, and it goes and gets it and downloads it successfully. And then it'll fill in all your hexadecimal or your numbers here, and then all I do is hit write all. And then on the bottom here, you're going to see a progress bar, go across, and it's done. It literally takes 30 seconds. And then when you're done, you're going to hit stop. It takes you out of that routine. And you should see procedure completed successfully. So I hope that helps. you know. And then I shut it off. It usually tells you to shut it off and turn it back on when you're done. So I just shut it off. I'm going to turn it on and start it. Hang on a second. And you'll notice, engine driver's door. I'm turning the wheel. No grinding. No weird faults. And that's how simple it is to program it with forscan. Good luck.